Alright, we're gonna dive into some Giga Wing here in just a minute. I'm gonna let this opening cutscene play out, but I'm playing this on the Capcom Arcade Stadium collection. And yeah, really have been on a pretty big bullet hell shoot 'em up kick. I'm not particularly great at these games by any means, but yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun diving into all the different shoot 'em ups in this collection, and even some of the beat 'em ups in this collection, but in particular the shoot 'em ups. So I'm going to pump a digital dollar into this game here, and we will just dive right into the action. You got 4 different ships to pick from, I believe, or characters, I guess. And so far I've played with a handful of different ones. I tend to lean towards like the bigger spread, but the other day I was having some pretty good luck with Carmine here, so I'm just going to stick with that approach, and yeah, we'll see how far I can get on this digital dollar. And we'll just breeze right through this opening bit. Actually, I'll let this play out, but you can you got your regular shot. You can hold it down to do like a barrier, like reflection of the enemy's projectiles, and then you have a bomb as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess I will just breeze through this and just get right into the action. Got a tiny bit of story, but you know, we get breeze right through this. But I love the presentation of this one. On this Capcom Arcade Stadium collection, you can hold down the Y button for like turbo fire. Otherwise, you would have to just keep like mashing, although they're pretty forgiving with like how fast you have to mash. Like I'm doing it right now, and I'm just very casually tapping the button, and it's pretty much the same as just holding it down. But I'm going to save myself the trouble and just switch to holding it down here. Otherwise, you got your reflection attack that I was talking about at the top, and then you also have a bomb. Collecting these gems obviously just racks up your points. And then otherwise, you can pick up different, like the letter P just upgrades your, the power of your regular shot, and the Bs just give you more bombs. I don't think we've seen any of those just yet. But I've been doing better. Like I said at the top, by no means am I like a whiz at shoot 'em ups, but playing some of these in this collection here, I've been having some pretty good luck with making some decent progress on just $1 worth of quarters. So let's do our reflection attack here. Got like a decent amount of time. I love that these arcade games even still get some slowdown going, even on modern hardware. I mean, I think they're just emulating the original experience, but nevertheless, some great sound design. Like when it's kind of buried in the mix right now, I'm sure, but like you'll be able to hear once my meter charges in the background, you can hear like, okay. And then that lets you know, okay, I got my barrier back. Let's just use a bomb here to clear this out. This game is just utter chaos. This is still the first stage, which is just amazing. Got a reflection attack back. I love how satisfying that is to watch it, like, blossom out and then kind of shrink in towards your ship. Okay, first death there. Attempted to use a bomb to just clear things out. And I might have spoke too soon on like making some good progress. I think the last time I played, I beat this whole first stage, including the boss, without using a single credit, which felt very rewarding, or very satisfying, I should say. I guess a little bit of both. I guess I should say it was very rewarding, not necessarily felt rewarding. I guess that sentence makes sense. For some reason, it felt weird coming out of my mouth. But okay, we got another bomb. And yeah, you can hear that in the background. Okay, like that robotic voice. I love the voiceovers, and we haven't used a credit yet by any means. I guess I've died, but yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. I haven't used, beat this first stage without using any credits. I love that in the background. Come on! Or whatever they're saying. And the bosses have like a timer. Yeah, if you don't kill it in time, then I guess it just like escapes. So that could have like something to do with the, I guess, story elements. And the different story beats that might happen. And then I think certain projectiles you can't reflect. Like I think those flashing ones that were just coming down from the middle, I don't think I could have reflected those if I tried. But any of these blue projectiles, even these star ones, okay, I guess I can reflect at least these purple flashing ones. All right, 20 seconds flat, and you are donezo, baby. Again, this is the arcade version here. I don't know if this ever came out on like Dreamcast or... I'm sure it was released in other various Capcom collections over the years. But yeah, this game is just awesome stuff. If you want to keep yourself spoiler-free, I'm sure I'm not going to beat this game on $1 worth of credits here. But like I said, yeah, if you want to keep it totally spoiler-free as we get up to max power here. Obviously, by now, you know if this is something that's up your alley or not. So, yeah, I just really like the risk reward of like using that reflection mechanic or just using your bombs, obviously, at any given moment. Like on this train, it's just like, okay, I just want to get rid of this thing, get this thing out of my sights. Shit. I love how when you die, you drop all your previous power-ups so you can pick them up, right? I don't think your bombs, but any of your, regular attack, you can just get right back up to the level you were at as long as you can pick them up. Sometimes they're a little bit risky to try to snag, but it's usually worth it. Although, it's not like Gradius or R-Type, where like if you take damage and you go back down to your original pea shooter, like you're totally defenseless. You still have a little bit of firepower at your disposal, even at base level. Shit! Okay, we're gonna have to use our first quarter here. Down to 2 credits left. See that, like that last P, I don't want to get too risky trying to grab it, but it does stay on the screen for quite a while, so. And yeah, something about that arcade slowdown just is really satisfying to me. I don't know why. Like in your head, or in my head at least, it sometimes feels like it gives you the advantage, or like an extra second to like dodge, even though everything's slowing down, and for that matter, it might pick up, and go back to normal speed at a moment's notice, or with no notice for that matter. We'll grab that one just for the points, I guess, since we're already at max power. Be nice if they gave you like an extra bomb or something, but I guess we'll get one here anyways. If we can grab it in time. Perfect. Totally wasted that power up there, or that reflection attack. Man, I'm just mowing these suckers down before they can even unleash their attacks. Yeah, this game is just very satisfying. Capcom just really knows how to make an arcade game. Shit, let's use our reflection here. Got kind of lucky sneaking through there unscathed. Music just cut out for a second. I thought we lost audio. I think I've beaten this boss and maybe like a little bit more of the next stage, and that's about as far as I've made it on a single credit, because it does just start ramping up. Maybe I've made it to the 4th stage. It's some kind of like forest or like floating island level or something that I've made it to. If I'm recalling the right game, I've been actually just firing up a ton of these different shoot-'em-ups in this collection. So I could be mixing it up with another game. Shit! Alright, let's just use a bomb here. Get back to full strength. Oh, shit! Oh! Another credit down the drain. Down to 2 quarters remaining. Pretty much starting, I guess, level 3 with half of our credits left. Beautiful. Love the music. Oh! That little, like, John Mellencamp little in the background was great. Then these like whistles, like the music is like almost feels a little bit out of place at times, especially on that level transition thing right here. Okay, so I've made it past this stage too. Again, if I'm thinking of the correct game, which I'm pretty sure I am. I'm pretty sure this is the one I was playing last. Fired this up last night before bed. I've been really getting my money's worth out of this Capcom Arcade Stadium collection. I scooped it up on sale for like 12 or 13 bucks. For the entire bundle, but you can buy any of the individual games in the collection for only $2, which is nuts to me. Like, the fact that you can get this game for $2 is just wild. Like, the actual game itself, the Arcade Stadium, is like one game included for free, and then you can just like kind of DLC all the other games, or you can buy the entire bundle like I did here. Normally, I think it's $40. If you bought every game individually, it'd be $60. So to get the whole set for $12, it was just like, okay, even if like 3 of these games end up being a good time, I'm gonna more than get my money's worth here. Let's just take this mini boss out. I don't have time for this. Almost burned through this 3rd quarter here. I think we got 1 more life left. Or on our last ship here, I should say. So I think we're going to be lucky if we make it to that next stage here. Maybe I should have went with the spread shot pilot, but got to just roll with what you go with. Be kind of cool if you could switch characters in between, like every time you die. Pump in another quarter and then have it, give you the option to cycle through to a new character. And I believe, yeah, this game does have 2-player co-op. You can see that 2P press start at the top. Right, so here we go, final credit. Let's take this sucker out. Let's get back up to full power. Like I said, you can see how quickly the difficulty just ramps up here. Ah, and I love that on these arcade versions. Like, actually, I think there are, like, you can tweak the speed and stuff like that, but I don't know if you can actually change the difficulty setting. I could be wrong about that, though. There might be, if you dive a little deeper into the options, maybe there's something you can do to change things up, but I've been really enjoying just kind of limiting myself by pumping $1 into the machine, you know, a digital dollar, like I said at the top, and just seeing how far I can get. Oh, shit! Okay, let's bomb them up, since we're going to pick up one to replace the one we just used right there anyways. Beautiful. Shit. It's such a fine balance of, like, watching your ship and then watching the enemies ahead of you. Oh, no! Just in time. Actually, barely got that off. Okay, another boss. Let's just use a bomb here. Try to wipe out these side turrets. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I remember there being some kind of, like, aircraft carrier, although it's, like, floating in some kind of lava here. Yeah, the music in this game is just top-notch. Oh, can I fire back these missiles? Doesn't look like I can, but I can blow them up, which is nice. But I can't reflect them back. Oh, no! Yes. Oh, no, I'm out of bombs. I was about to try to use one. Shit. That would have been a disaster. Perfect timing. Although I could have probably used that reflection at a better time again. Damn it. All right, let's just bomb them up. Take you down. Take you down, baby. Oh, no, we got another phase. Okay. One bomb left, last ship. No! Oh, gotta go for it. Take him down. Get the reflection, come on. No! Oh, barely snuck through there. Oh my god. No bombs remaining. Oh, there it goes. Gonna have to punch in my name here, but man, Giga Wing is just too awesome. Easy to recommend this one. Again, Capcom is just makes some of the most I guess I don't even get a chance to enter in my name. Didn't get a good enough score there. But man, Giga Wing is just some awesome stuff. Oops, went back to the main menu of the collection here, but yeah, this is just fantastic stuff. Easy to recommend. Yeah, if you like what you see, Capcom just really doesn't miss on these arcade shoot-'em-ups, but yeah, Giga Wing is definitely one of my favorites in the bunch here, and just beyond easy to recommend.